logic.
But X7 is worse.
So X6 must be a good game by default.
Well, if we're going by that, then Sonic 06 is better than Sonic Genesis, making it. That means you can't say anything bad about it. Because it's better by default, because I brought up a game that's even worse. In my opinion.
But it's not my opinion, it's fact. You just need
You're just a jelly hater.
You're just a hater if you don't agree with me.
Go drink your haterade.
Haterade? Jesus Christ.
Somebody came up with that years ago, and I don't know who. It was somebody I knew.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't surprise. You can't come up with your own original material. My button configuration. I'm kind of doing this all on the. I don't want. Wait. Weapon select L and R.
Generic Friday stream show name with X4.
I didn't have a good name. Yours
is
is
like an overly specific super gamer title.
I wasn't even thinking about
generic live stream where I play games and you watch name with Mega Man X4, the fourth X game, which came after X3, X2, and X1, and Mega Man 6, and Mega Man 5, and Mega Man 4, and Mega Man 3, and Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 1.
I didn't even think about that. I'll put that back. I was going to bring Dre in here, but I don't know. He's too good for us.
Yeah, him and it. How many subs does he have now?
2,200.
Are you? Oh, jeez. I thought he said 22,000. I'm like,
you using headphones?
Bitch, I want a slice of that pie.
You using headphones?
Oh, X4. It's fun.
It's fun. But JFJ's review says it's the best game.
I mean, I'd say it's probably my top 5. Top what? Yeah, it might be my top 5.
I don't know. I don't know who to play as. I think I just want to play as Zero.
Oh, that's the only real innovation this game offers. So play Mega Man.
It's a little late for that. I'm not one.
I really like the animations. They're so smooth.
Yep. The cutscenes, on the other hand, well, I mean,
they're the only thing. Like, they're the only thing that's really holding this game back. I mean, the story itself isn't bad when you read about it on Wikipedia, but when you actually play it and how it presents itself, it's a different story.
Right. So
I mean, I'm supposed like he's crying over the death of Virus. I'm supposed to care about this android character and all that, but I just can't. I'm not invested in her at all. I mean,
this android character who is introduced in one of the handheld games.
Yeah. Well, did Extreme 2 come after?
No, I think it came before.
Yeah.
I remember that from the Extreme 2 script. Or Extreme 1. It was one of those.
No, I thought it took place before, because didn't like Extreme 2 come out in 2001?
I don't have a clue. I don't know. I'm not JFJ's reviews.
Well, other issues like Zero's story is more impactful than X's story and all that, where he kind of goes from being I would prefer if Zero had some variation to a story where where X does the important things while Zero does a more supportive role, like destroy a robot shield generator or something like that.
Right.
And then he encounters a boss that was like revived or something. That would have been cool if like these stories were more, connected. And I think X5 did that much better. Although to be fair, X5 had its own issues.
Yes, it did. I was just not a fan of it. To be fair, I'm not really much of a fan of the PlayStation ones. I mean, yeah.
No, I know I kind of gave X4 a lot of shit. I love the game, but it's just, I don't know. I don't really enjoy it as much as X1 or X2. I do like it more than X3 now.
Right.
Because Jay has made me see the light and made it rain on my crops and said I'd go straight to hell if I said X3 was... Nah.
And he was like,
I don't know, just like you play a game, you think it's much worse than you remember, but then you play it again and all that. And it's just like, you know what, this is a pretty good game.
he's like, ah, shucks, thank you so much for saying this, my child.
Well, like I said, I don't know if it's in my top 5 because like I like X1 and X2 more. I also like and like Mega Man 6 and Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 4 are some of my favorite games in the series. So
I'm gonna switch dash.
it's definitely my 3rd favorite X game.
My favorite will always stay 3. I don't care how flawed it is.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find reasons to think it's much better than the X1, X2, and X4.
No, it's just all nostalgia.
Mm.
And because I'm good at it.
I mean, I really like the harder difficulty. I mean, I don't mind playing a much harder game and all that if it's challenging for all the right reasons. I mean, I love not Mega Man, Metroid Prime 2. It's definitely more challenging than the first game, but I don't know. I think it's challenging in the right places.
No, it's not challenging because you have a limited amount of uses for your attack, for your light and dark beam. God. Didn't they have that for the other beams in the first Metroid Prime? Or am I thinking of something else?
Like, I don't think there was an ammo system, but there's like something similar that caused it to have limitations.
Yeah. Which means it's...
I mean, it's pretty simple how to like you kill an enemy with this beam and you get that ammo most likely, and it's not difficult. In fact, I don't think you really need the beams for some bosses. I mean, for example, it's possible to fight a Morbus and defeat it with your standard cannon, but it's a lot easier to destroy its beaks with like the light beam and make short work of it. Otherwise, you'll have one hell of a phase to go through.
Right. RJM Lab wants to know how are you?
I ate good. Yeah. Yeah, it's only on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got 11 minutes of my Rogue Squadron video done so far. Yeah, I made a ton of progress today.
I made the obligatory Star Wars video for May 4th.
Only problem is it's a few days late.
But that means you're early for next year. Happy Star Trek Day.
Well, here's the thing. I released a preview, so I'm exempt from that criticism.
Yeah, sounds like somebody should have done that for Halloween as well.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, my Halloween special was released on November 4th.
Well, this is why I don't do timed reviews.
Yeah, I think the timed part just like kind of killed it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I will like if I want to do a timed video, I'm gonna have to like make space, take a week off or something.
Oh man, I felt like I needed that on like Tuesday and Wednesday because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because I did not want to be anywhere around a video timeline. Because I spent an entire day on Zelda 1 and I felt like I overdid it completely. Like I did not want to touch that video for like 3 days.
It's kind of intuiting. Like, it's really hard to like just click on the Vegas icon and actually start editing the video.
Yeah,
but once you do, it gets easier.
It's like you have the tools, just being motivated enough to go through the whole thing. And this is going to be the longest review I have ever edited to date. I know you, Jay,
so a whole 6 minutes.
It's gonna be more than 6 minutes and 1 second, good sir. Thank you very much. Actually, I'd be impressed if I can get that much information in that time. You know,
how long is it going to be, seriously?
Somewhere around 12 minutes. So it'll technically be my longest review I've ever put together.
I forgot you made reviews. Oh.
Don't worry. Some people forgot I made content. This is on PS3. I was gonna dedicate today for PSP, but my PSP's done goofed and broke.
If you're gonna play PSP games, you should probably play what is it? Metal Slug 7.
I don't have that.
I don't really like the Metal Slug games. They're funny but they're awesome at the same time. They're kind of like running guns, but it's just,
Yeah.
they're charming as hell. SNK's always been one of my favorite developers.
Well, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could no, what system is this game on? It's on PS1, but I'm playing it on PS3 because of PlayStation Classics. But if I really want, I could have done like Metal Slug 1, 2, and 3 because I have those on Steam. Because
that's cool.
Humble Bundle is the greatest thing ever.
At least 4, 5, and 6 on Steam.
Humble Bundle is the greatest thing ever, and when you get like nearly 20 games for like $10 or something like that, that's when you know something PC gaming is really good.
PC gaming has always been good. Although Steam is kind of flawed when it comes to like retro PC games because it always seems like a crapshoot. From what I understand, like Jedi Knights Dark Forces 2 has a lot of problems for the Steam version.
You can probably just mod it if you need to. I think that's the only good thing. I mean, yeah, some
I don't know. It's like I've heard people, and when I downloaded Quake, I had to mod that just so it would run at a consistent frame rate. I had this like issue where the game would run way too fast.
The funniest thing is, I finally went and downloaded the 4.0 version of Better SCDX for Adventure. Because I've said it multiple times, the PC version is complete garbage because it doesn't run at a very good frame rate. It always drops.
It doesn't drop for me.
I don't get it. Like, my old computer was able to run it with no problem. My current one can't run it at a consistent 60 frames. I download
Maybe your computer's just way too advanced because sometimes, like maybe because it's like the installer and the operating system. Like, did you have a different operating system on your old computer?
No, they're both running Windows 10.
That's odd.
Yeah. I'll go through the jungle. So now with the Better SCDX 4.0, which there's another update for, which is annoying, which means I have to go download and patch that.
Shut up, Zach. PC gaming rocks, and you know it.
PC gaming's the only thing I've been doing lately, only because not much time for consoles, and I have to start recording Super Frank Plays again.
And it's like, I'm the PC gamer of the group.
Who?
You know, like our group of consisting of Jay, Gavin, you, and Exo, and all that.
I thought you were gonna say TGX, like, oh, the social pariahs. Okay. I love that whole thing, by the way. That was pretty good.
TGX is like a PlayStation 1 tuber, pretty much.
So is Jay. Well, Jay's a PlayStation tuber.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, Jay rarely uploads Nintendo content.
Yeah, he did a Link to
Well,
the
Gavin, on the other hand, is nothing but Nintendo content.
Mine is nothing but platformers.
No, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Which is why I'm doing Zelda 1, and then once that's over, I kind of want to do an RPG, but I don't because of how it will take forever, and I'll never be done.
It's like, Jay and Gavin, we're joking on TGX's stream of how I review games like Jill of the Jungle and how I recommend it, but nobody's gonna play it, as Gavin would mention. It's like, fuck you, it's a PC game. PC Master Race for the win.
PC Mustard Race because consoles need to catch up.
I'm gonna review a lot more Amiga games sometime next year, probably. I know they're not gonna get much views, but the viewership it will get, I hope I like at least convince some people to like.
Yeah, you gotta have like the red circle and the red arrow, and kind of like how Twip did it for his Sonic Mania video.
Oh
or Sonic
yeah,
Forces.
I gotta make clickbait thumbnails.
I'm not doing so well in this.
Then again, like the only clickbait thumbnail I've ever made was like the dollar signs on the Sonic Mania one.
Oh, I thought this was like the Sonic fan base where it has like the picture of Sonic from Sonic X shrugging.
It said really. That's about it.
I can make pretty good clickbaity thumbnails, so if you need help with it, I can help you.
All right.
I still think my Mario one was kind of clickbaity, but it was kind of it was done in a not so obvious way or something. I don't know.
It's like some people are like, oh, it's just clickbait. It's like, and it worked. Thank you for proving it works.
Did you watch the video? Did you show up to the video? It works. It's like magic, but like real.
I mean, there's a way to do it, a way not to do it. In fact, I've been considering on redoing that Sonic Mania thumbnail just to maintain my composure. But you know what? I don't fucking care.
Wait, are you saying boo? 74 Tibbs? Really? You gonna come at me with that? No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, 74 Tibbs? What's up? That's the guy that does the music that I use at the end of some of my videos.
Zach, no, Ganon is only reviewing the one show. Gavin.
Ganon.
Ganon. Gavendorf.
Gavendorf Dragmeyer. Which, apparently that's his real last name. That it's now officially canon.
Oh my god. When was it called? When was that? Like, when was Ganondorf ever Ganondorf Dragmeyer?
A Link to the Past.
I've talked to every NPC and went through every scroll, played both versions. There was never any mention of a Dragmeyer.
In the US manual or something?
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so it wasn't really mentioned as much because of where it was. I mean, who's gonna read the manual? They just want to play the game.
It's like, manuals are disappearing.
They're gone.
I mean, I understand. I think a game itself should take it upon itself to, like, teach you what each thing does and tells you what you need to do. But either subtly or, like, blatantly obvious.
Well, blatantly obvious is what annoys some people with the... Instead of getting, like, a tutorial of some kind, you get a menu that tells you all the controls and what they do.
Yeah.
Just with very little description.
I don't really mind that, as long as there's just no tutorial level that kind of breaks the pace, because it's kind of like those forced tutorials is kind of what's stopping me from, like, saying Twilight Princess is definitively better than Ocarina of Time, to be honest. I mean, on one hand, the level design, the control scheme, everything is better, but at the same time, Ocarina of Time had a few pacing issues here and there, but Twilight Princess feels a lot worse with them.
Is it... So do I just have wrong opinions if I think Twilight Princess is kind of boring?
No, there was a time I thought it was like kind of a downgrade, but I mean, nowadays I really enjoy it and consider it to be one of the best games on the Wii. But it's just like.
And then I watched. Who is my company? This is Alec Alger, the side quest gamer from Three Jerks Play. This is a side quest gamer with me. I don't have a thing for his channel in the description or anything. If you want, go ahead and comment something.
All right.
Alec. Oh, what did you type? I like. Well, I mean, you don't like the other thing. It's alien to you.
Well, I mean, seriously, girls really need to shave that area.
I'm not gonna comment. No comment.
Like, why does Retropozone have why does he have, like, a lot of naked pictures? Like, why does he have a collection of naked women on his computer? What the fuck is wrong with him?
He's a heterosexual male who is, not afraid about being open to what he has. I don't know.
By the way, what is Michael doing nowadays?
I don't know. Oh, I believe he took a break from what he said.
Man, it's like he hasn't even checked on his Discord. Like, I'm the only one keeping alive with my shit posting.
Actually, no. I've talked to him on Discord 2 days ago. We were talking about music.
What kind of music is he into?
I think it's just rock music, I believe.
Oh,
he was just telling me about this band that has like some of the craziest. Their concerts are weird, and because of one thing they did, they got arrested for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see. And then we were talking a little bit about Linkin Park. Oh fuck, I died.
Ugh, I can't stand Linkin Park.
I don't get the hate for them. Oh, I don't have any energy tanks.
It's just their genre's not really my thing.
Well, because their genre, like everything else in their genre, sounds the same. They're the only ones that sounded different.
True.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean...
So, top of the shit barrel.
No, it's just like
Zach, that's so true. Retrouble Zone is heterosexually challenged. Oh, there was this disturbing. There was this tweet I read, like, from some social justice warrior and all that. He or she was saying how, like, gay men are just are like being discriminatory against women because they don't find them attractive.
You could say the same that lesbians are discriminatory because they don't like men.
But I mean, patriarchy.
Your logic just got fucked in the ass. There you go.
Did you say Linkin Park? I am out of here. 774 Tibbs gets what I mean.
Oh, come on. Really, Tibbs? Come on, man.
Man, you gotta listen to the classics, man. Like, The Doors. Yeah, they're so heavy.
Never listened to The Doors, I think.
Yeah, I could never get into them, to be honest. I only like one of their songs, but that's about it. I have one of their albums, and yeah, I kind of regret buying it. They're not bad by any means. I mean, I won't deny what's his name. The Lizard King was a genius in his time, but I don't really like how the keyboard is the replacement for the drums. It's really jarring. I mean, there's a ton of stuff my dad listens to that I just cannot stand.
Oh, damn, he dropped the last one on me.
Like, I don't really care for Mark Knopfler or Tom Petty's solo careers, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, like, Tom Petty himself, he's kind of hit or miss for me.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Like, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, he's like, you probably heard a bunch of his stuff on the radio.
I haven't listened to radio in, like, years.
Oh, me neither, to be honest.
Ever since I got an iPod. Like, when I was in high school.
It's like the type of music I cannot stand. It's that, like, you know, the death metal genre. I cannot stand that.
Yeah, I can listen to some of it, but it has to... Not like the... I don't know. It just depends on the song.
And heavy metal itself is not really my cup of tea, although I'll make a few exceptions. Like, for example, Black Sabbath. I've listened to, like, the Paranoid album over and over again back in middle school. I'm not sure if you call that heavy metal. I don't know. It sounds like heavy metal to me.
There are two kinds of lesbians: the chubby ones that are tattooed and talk and walk like middle-aged males, and then the cute ones who are. And then the cute ones who I like. Well, I hate to break this to you, buddy, but they pick their path.
Did you know sexuality is on a spectrum?
Okay, where is this going?
Bill Nye.
Oh. I was like, where are you going? You know, I saw the Bill Nye Saves the World, and I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like
shit.
It sounds like I'm in class, and I got bored. To be fair, I had a hard time watching anything on Netflix or anything. I just have no interest in it.
Here's what they should do. They should, like, Netflix should just buy the rights to Bill Nye the Science Guy and just, you know, have those up and upscale them for, like, higher resolutions.
You know what they did? They decided to just have a deal with Adam Sandler for shitty movies.
That's true.
That was a bad idea.
Well, Zach, gender is a social construct.
Did you know that they trolled people saying okay as a sign of racist and media fell for it?
Oh yeah, that was
okay.
funny.
The okay sign is... How would you... I don't want to ask that question, never mind.
I bet you, like, pointing your finger will eventually become as a sign of male patriarchy oppression or something like that.
How dare
and
you,
then
man.
I'll be totally screwed because I do that at the end of every one of my videos.
Well, I mean... I don't know.
You still on this, boss?
Yeah, I had to restart the level. Or the second part that I was at.
This is gonna be like my Sonic Advance stream.
No, I just gotta not get hit as much. I mean, I've kind of picked up on his pattern.
Yeah, Zero's like easier to control than Sonic.
Of course he is. Oh, shit. And he's gonna do that, then I can...
So yeah, Zach, gender is a social construct. You see, this guy named God, he made these two genders, so therefore it's a social construct.
Fuck, I might die.
And before, God's not real.
And I'm dead. I have, like, I'm so close each time.
Don't you have, like, you know, E-tanks?
No, I don't. Am I in the wrong stage? I feel like
Like the first one I always go after is the walrus.
Oh. I think I'm in the wrong stage then.
I think you are too.
I don't have my buddy Dre to tell me where to go next. Even though every time I ask him even though anytime I ask him where to go next, I never really get that answer.
So let's talk about
Let's talk about Aquarius.
I just love the water. I just love the painting like painting like detail. I can't stop laughing.
Oh fuck.
I love the painting like detail of the backgrounds of the oceans, and I just love the pencil markings on the water nymph. I'll say I recently saw Nick and Aqua Magna's 5-part Sonic Adventure retrospective. That was a really nice watch. It's probably the best Sonic Adventure video out there. Except for the final part, because that was just clips of other people's videos. I hate clip shows.
Yep. My least favorite one is the best of SideQuest Gamer.
I never even made that video. One of my JFJ's reviews who has to make an evolution video every fucking few months.
This is how much I am. This is how good I got.
Bow before me, mortal humans. Three people are watching.
Shit. Well, I thought I would see some quality gameplay here. What's the death count? I believe that's either at 4 or 5 or maybe 6.
I would have got a 2.
Alec, you'd be here until next week.
No, I won't.
Yes, you would.
Because I want to attempt this stage first.
Really? Spiderweb is super easy. I almost never play X4, so it's a little... I don't know. When was the last time I tried X4? A few months ago?
You heard the man. Get good. I mean, man or woman. I don't want to sound good.
Did you just assume his or her gender?
Yes, I think.
How dare you?
No.
How
Good thing I'm not Canada, or I'll get my ass sued. I'm so glad I don't live in Canada.
I don't see why.
Setting 4 Tips has the right idea. He tells you to get good.
Okay, then have your no damage playthrough in my subscription feed by tomorrow.
I assume Zahayuan 255's gender.
There you go, Alec. Now this stream's gonna get flagged. Way to go. You really know how to make a bad thing worse. Oh, God.
Speaking of people who know how to make a bad thing worse, RJM Lab, everyone.
For the love of God, I hate that thing. Okay, I'll just go to a different stage. I don't remember which ones have it. Never played any Mega Man. It's fine.
I've played enough of Mega Man. So much so it's oozing out of my eye sockets. You're supposed to, not Magma Dragoon. You're supposed to play the Walrus.
But he's a Street Fighter. That was like the only reason I went to a stage. He's a Street Fighter.
At least his level's pretty cool.
Oh well. Okay, so I don't remember the stage as well as I thought I did.
Another thing, you attempted that spider without any, like, heart tanks.
I didn't know where it was. I can't remember where it was.
No excuse.
Hey, look, just because they treat you that way in when you play Sonic Advance, because that's the funniest thing I've ever seen, doesn't mean you're gonna get away with it here.
It was staged. But you're playing for real.
It's all an act. Didn't you see my Kaizo video? I explained it all. Like, I explained everything. It's just all an act.
Is your name really Frank?
Do I even really play video games? Well, actually, maybe somebody's playing the game for me. Maybe somebody's playing the game so I don't have to.
Maybe somebody's playing nerdy Nintendo games.
Oh, there we go. I got one of those, the heart tanks. Finally got one.
Oh, well, 74 Tips. Yeah, so he or she asked what we thought about the cancellation of the NES Mini, that being discontinued and possible release next year or so for the SNES Mini. Yeah, I am disappointed in Nintendo. For one, the NES Mini was a hot-selling item, and two, they're only discontinuing it just so they can just overcharge for NES games on the stupid Nintendo Switch eShop.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, with the NES Mini, it's like $2 a game, which is, I guess, is reasonable. I mean, there's so few NES games I'd say are worth $5. Mario 3, I'd say is worth $5. Mega Man 6, probably, because it's that good of a game. I can't think of anything else. At least not anything with, like, longevity.
You mean it's just something cool to own.
So if the SNES Mini ever comes out, I'm probably not going to even get it.
I will try my best to get one.
There's just no point, because there's this thing called a PC, you can just download games and shit.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where,
And I don't know, and before, it's not legal. Yeah, you know what else is not legal? Abusing YouTube's copyright system.
My favorite Mega Man game, shit, I actually don't know. It's a toss-up between Mega Man X3 and Battle Network 3.
Well, my favorite, which is the opinion you value more, even though you asked Frank specifically, is either Mega Man 6 or Mega Man X2.
This thing's Akuma. It sucks.
Yeah, without the armor, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I just got Shoryuken to death. For years, I am trying to invest into a Nintendo console, but...
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, the Switch is like the only one that seems to be worth anyone's money.
Can I outs?
Yeah, I know. I know it's the heck.
Where the hell did he get a spirit bomb?
Deus Ex Machina, dude.
I have done almost no damage to him. Or her. What is Magma Dragoon, anyways?
It's a dragoon with lava.
Dead.
That's the thing. I mean, that name is highly inaccurate. Why isn't it Lava Dragoon?
RGM, watch your comment.
Oh no, it's a reference to his friend Seth who said that.
RGM, watch your comment.
It's kind of an inside joke between me, Ron, and...
Wait, so Snowbase first?
I'm sorry, what?
You're saying Frost Walrus?
Yes, Frost Walrus.
Walrus?
And I like Frost Walrus to stage because you get to see Chill Penguin and Bilzer Buffalo frozen. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, there's Bilzard right there. He's only there because you kept dashing in the air, and he couldn't, and he kept just running back to the same wall.
It's like that's what solidified my love for X4. Just seeing one of my worst enemies from X3 frozen to death.
I mean, yeah, I don't remember much from this level. I think it was okay. Oh, never mind. This level was cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. This level's cool. Oh. And the weather's that way.
You're just amused by...
I'm so amused by your dad jokes.
Do they care? Okay, yeah. Alright, whatever.
Dave, dude.
You know, I'm the old man of the group, so I guess somebody has to bring those jokes.
Am I the only one who likes this game? I think it's great.
I just think it's perfect. Oh,
the perfection of the formula. Hey, Ron. That's Zach's brother.
Yeah, I'm... Oh my god, this thing is going to kill me. I should have played as Axe. I think that's what I'll just do. I find Zero to be a little unplayable, and I fucked up.
Yeah, Zero is kind of a flawed play style. Because you have to kind of get close into these moving enemies and shit. You're almost guaranteed to take damage, pretty much.
Yep. So I basically spent... You sounded like Bane. Oh. Oh, no. Now I remember how to fight this guy. I mean, guy or... I apologize for triggering.
I sound like Bane, eh? Oh, you think darkness is your ally, but you were merely adopted of the dark. I was born into it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then, it was nothing to me but blinding. Probably botched that quote because I have not seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, wow, okay. Never mind. I remembered how to fight him, so I won. That was Frozen's face. Shut up, Alec. Why not? See, Alec.
Empire Strikes Back is a good movie.
See, Alec, you've triggered people who are just frozen. I remember there was a joke from one of the uncensored Who's Line videos, and anytime that they were about to do some kind of segment on, or they were about to do something that they wouldn't be able to air. One of them was like they're supposed to be acting as a new superhero, and they were asking for suggestions, and one of them was like a guy named Blind Dave. And it's like, okay, the new superhero Blind Dave, and then their producer is like, wait, hold up. He's like, oh, would you look at that? They said no to it. Who would have thought that?
What show is this again?
Whose line is it anyway?
Oh, right. Oh, I've seen a few episodes of those. Okay.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't on that. That's a different thing. It was one that they were coming up with. There's one of them supposed to be like they're supposed to be acting like a transgendered person who had to deal with frizzy hair.
Oh my God.
And they stopped him at it. It was like, oh, see, you just insulted everybody with frizzy hair. You can't do it anymore.
That's clever.
And then the other one's like, yeah, we have a lot of transgendered people who wouldn't care for that. The next one is that they were going to do one about a mortuary or whatever it is, and they stopped them on it. It was like, see, a lot of dead people were offended by that skit.
Oh my God. Dead people have feelings too.
Wait, what people?
Dead people. I don't know, I can't. How can Bing talk like that?
I don't know.
I will say, Tom Hardy was an awesome Bane. Anyone who disagrees is wrong. Well, SJW probably triggered that a white man is playing Bane.
They're just whitewashing the character now. Ugh.
I mean, like, Bane was a South American character, yet he had blonde hair. How did that work? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say we are getting some quality comments in the in the stream. Oh fuck!
I was frozen today.
I messed up my I tried dashing off the wall and I didn't dash, so I just fell.
Ron, you're banned from the stream.
Ugh. How dare you say that in my stream?
How dare you?
I got a question. Those three jerks guys, you ever... What happened to them?
I don't know. They died.
They went straight to hell.
They drank way too much chocolate milk.
RGM, don't say that. It's pretty alien to Alec. Frost Walrus has some weird buck teeth.
So do you, but I don't judge you.
But his are larger buck teeth, so they're obviously easier to make fun of.
They're not even teeth, they're like icicles. Kind of like that design choice. Alright, my top 3 games of all time. Currently, Well, it's surprisingly Nintendo games. Number 3, Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. Number 2, Link to the Past, Zelda Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. And number 1, Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Nintendo.
Wow, that thing was easy. Guys, what are your top 3?
I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, it's just the top 4 Nintendo games.
Yeah, I'm just...
Nintendo quality.
I was gonna go with that, you asshole. You see, it's not that we're not fans of other games. It's just that none of them are Nintendo quality.
Exactly.
So, I really don't know. I would do it, but I'm gonna make my top 20 video games of all time.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I think we're about to ban 2 people from the stream.
Snow base, and then I think I should be able to take... I'm just gonna get a, I'll get a boss order thing so that way I can not be stuck here forever.
I think Magma Dragoon is weak to the walrus. Is it? Or the water one?
You might be right on that. Let's see. Mario 3. Oh, Alec likes Mario 3 as well. It's just too bad he's not good at it.
It's my favorite game of all time, and I'm good at it. I'm just not good at speedrunning it. There's a difference. You should watch my super cool Let's Play.
Okay, so I can use my ability on Jet Stingray.
I think you can because it's a water-based one. Ice-type enemies always freeze water. Like, Magma Dragoon, I remember looking up the order once. Yeah, I look up the order, sue me. And Magma was like 5th.
I think I went to Jet Stingray.
If Walrus is the starter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think
something different than top 3 films of all time. Of course, or let's see, it's not off topic. Yeah, we can talk about top 3 films. I don't watch very. Oh God, I hate this level.
I don't know what my top 3 films are. In fact, it's kind of hard to pick a default favorite movie, to be honest.
Oh God, I hate this level.
My favorite movies always consist of at least like one of the it was either second or third Star Wars movie, being Empire and Return.
See, unlike everyone else in our group, I don't really watch movies.
Yeah, I don't watch much of them, but the ones I watch are usually good. Like, Watchmen is one of my favorite superhero films out there.
Oh, hey, I got through the first part without dying.
It's kind of a shame that movie doesn't get much love. And yeah, it's not it's not flawless by any means, but it's a damn incredible take on the superhero genre.
I never even got around the top 3 games. Number 1 for sure is Pokemon Crystal. Oh shit.
Crystal was pretty solid.
Yep. Number 2 would have to be oh shit. You know, maybe Super Mario World?
Yeah, I see you play that a lot. I mean, you love it so much you're willing to play ROM hacks.
And then number 3 has to be either A Link to the Past or A Link Between Worlds. I can never decide on those 2.
Well, I'll tell you this, A Link to the Past doesn't have that shitty baseball minigame. Basically building a giant wall.
It's not that bad of a minigame.
I never liked it.
Oh god, I hate Nintendo. Ew, go back to preschool. RJM, You probably should be in preschool.
God. I forgot how Jet Stingray stage absolutely sucked.
Yep, I hate every level that is just like this.
I think that like this was the reason why like X4 was like I mean I always thought of X4 as a solid game and all that, but like X1 and X2 didn't really have a shitty speeder section.
Yep.
And sure, it could be argued X4 has the least amount of backtracking if you know what to do, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. I'd rather backtrack a little on some really good levels and just have to like go through at least 1 or 2 shit levels.
Exactly.
You know, that's all right. I'm allowed to like X1 and X2 more than X4. I mean, it's the fact I like X4 is an honor that not many games get to have.
Wait, how do I use my special moves?
You equip them. I think you use the shoulder buttons to like switch them.
Oh,
wait, I don't think Zero does that. I can't remember. Like, yes, you select the Hayu Retsuzan.
Yeah, well, trying to do this is fucking impossible. Oh. Especially when it's not working half the time.
Hmm. Yeah, Zero, it's another thing. I don't really like his implementation of the abilities. They're kind of a novel concept, but kind of sucky in execution.
Oh, okay. I have to press a different button instead of the attack button, because that totally makes sense.
Oh, how do you like my Mario World video? Did I do that game justice?
I think it was okay.
All right.
So so just delete your channel.
Ouch.
Hold on. How come I can bring out my attacks sometimes, but I have to attack in the I have to hit something or swing my sword first and then use my attack?
See what I mean? It's just I think it's part of the combo.
But that's stupid.
Kind of is.
Oh God.
Oh, hold on. I am the Side Quest Gamer Review Show.
Side Quest Gamer Review Show where he reviews games and side quests.
Oh, the next review will implement the idea of like going by the side quest name. I won't do a walkthrough portion, but I will talk about the side quests individually from now on in my reviews. So I think that's a fair compromise.
Oh God, I hate doing that all the time. I do not like this level at all. I think it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some exploit that you're not doing, but even then, the fact that you had to find an exploit is just like...
There's like some kind of good I'm not getting, and every X4 fanboy will point that out to me. Oh well, you know you could have. You know you should have
shorter, but I kind of had to feel the need to overspecify what like my main goal of the channel is.
Well, you know you could have played as this character instead. You didn't have to play as Zero. He's optional.
So you can't criticize him.
So you can't criticize this game. Actually, somebody was telling me that was their excuse for X6. It was like, oh, but you can play as Zero. Like, it's good if you play as Zero. Okay, what about X? Got nothing after that.
It's not even that good when you play as Zero. It's a better experience, no doubt. But what's the name of the game? I think it's called Mega Man X6. So you're like if the main character whose name is on the cover, if his playstyle sucks more, then that's a problem. At least X in this game is more fun to play as.
I don't get why I need to. Why do I need to do a combo just so I can do the move?
Oh, thanks, Time for Tips. That means a lot to me.
Should I just play as X? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a better time with it.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, Zero, I think you should play him after you've played X. That way, you kind of know the stages.
I think it's just stupid that you have to use that you have to be in a combo just to use the attack when the enemy's attack pattern doesn't give you enough time to pull off that move.
Oh, Ron says, Metroid Fusion I also think is really good. Yeah, Fusion is fantastic.
Guarantee I'll make up all the time that I spent playing at Zero. Like if I play as X, I can just...
Like my only problems with it are kind of heavily subjective in that regard. Where it's not really non-linear until up to a certain point. But like other than that, Fusion is pretty much a near perfect game. No, this game was not on the Super Nintendo. This was released in 1996, I'd like to... No, 1997, I'm sure.
I am pressing the shit out of this, out of the square button.
Huh, Ron, I remember when I first met you, Ron, you hated Twilight Princess.
You must have seen Johnny's review.
No, it must have made it rain on his crops.
I don't know. I don't see how people can enjoy that game and play it for long periods of time. I tend to get bored of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, Twilight Princess, like, when it's awesome, it's some of the best the series I've ever seen. If you can get past the long cutscenes and all that shit. Yeah, I can see why people call it their favorite Zelda, but at the same time, I do think that there are some things that are holding it back, that just kind of go beyond Ocarina of Time nostalgia.
I think that's one of the first things people have to do when they look at Twilight Princess, to stop comparing it to Ocarina of Time. For the love of God, we're getting sick of it.
Trust me, I always hate it when a review does that. I prefer, like, if you're going to make comparisons, go ahead and make comparisons, but I feel like, people, like, comparing this and that and the other thing, it just, like, it should really be a small part of a review. And the review should be more about judging the game based on its own merit. Whereas, for Mighty Number 9, the thing I hate about most reviews is that, like, they don't really talk about the game itself as its own game. Yeah, I understand that the creator made Mega Man and all that, it's supposed to play like Mega Man, but I think that you should spend more time talking about the game as it is, how it plays, and how the mechanics work, how the difficulty curve works, how the power-ups work. Are the boss battles fun? Are there any performance issues? Is the story any good? Those kind of things, and what game could have done better.
Is the game supported for widescreen through 480p?
Yes. Shit like that.
I find that to be the dumbest thing to I just find that to be dumb to talk about a game. Oh, it supports progressive widescreen. Okay, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah, Jay usually talks about that. Here's the thing, I don't really see myself doing that unless I'm talking about a collection of video games, like, something like the Mega Man X collection.
Okay, that's where I would have a problem, because the piece of shit doesn't go in 480p, or at least 480i, so that way I can record it off. Then again, if I was recording it, I'd be playing it on that right now, but I think the PS3 does just fine, but...
Yeah.
I wonder...
everybody's talking about how Johnny's Skyward Sword video was great, and yeah, it's probably the best out of his second Zelda marathon. It was still underwhelming at the same time.
It probably is. I don't know. I've only started watching Johnny's videos, but that's about it.
I don't like how he talks fast.
Yeah, well, see, when you go into this...
It's not really fast talking that bothers me, it's that he fast talks even when making a joke that really bothers me.
Not sprites, not actual 3D sprites, but actual 3D avatars. Ha 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 ha.
Hilarious. Hey guys, I'm playing game thing. Why would I be digging my own grave if I made a pun here? Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. I made a Shovel Knight reference.
Yeah, I actually had to change the title of that video to reflect the new changes for Shovel Knight. So now it's like Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope review, which is...
Oh, right.
Yeah, because the new DLC came out on 3DS recently, and I've had a chance to play it, and I think it's really good. It's hard, but
I'll have to play that. I'll have to like get the entire treasure trove for myself.
You should have bought the game before the DLC came out, because now they raised the price from $15 to about $25.
It's alright. It looks like it has enough content to last me that much.
Oh yes, you will get your money's worth with this game.
It's just, I need to get like 2 Steam cards, so like, for my birthday, which is in a month. I hope my parents don't forget. I don't even know what I want for my birthday.
Pussy.
All I want is a piece of cake.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I wasn't criticizing Johnny for not judging Game on its own merit. He did, but it's just, I don't know. I was bored, to be honest. I was bored watching all those videos. They didn't really have any emotion to them at all, other than just neutral throughout the whole thing.
Okay. Well, since we're talking about videos, the Zelda one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned about releasing it.
Why?
Because I look back at it, and part of it seems like I'm just bitching about the game. Even though it's not entirely what I'm doing, but I feel like the things that I complained about, people are gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah, old school difficulty, this is the way the games used to be, you just need to get good. And it's like, there's just a few things that
I think that's entirely warranted to be a bitch fest about. I mean, I think the game is decent, but if you have the right to complain about anything, to be honest.
Yeah, that it doesn't support progressive widescreen. I mean, come on, it's a game made in 1985. It needs to be futuristic.
Well, okay, there's gotta be some reason on that. And there are things like it's not like Call of Duty graphics or something like that. It's like when judging like an old classic game and all that, you can, if you're talking about the graphics, you'll talk about how advanced it was for the time and what it could have done better for that time. But
honestly, the only thing I said about the graphics is that it was simple.
Yeah.
Nothing blends in a negative way, and it's easy on the eyes. That's basically what I said. And the only criticism I had was about the background colors for like the walls and floors and stuff for the dungeons, only being one color. That's like the only real thing I had to say about it.
I know the dungeon colors are neat.
What's your favorite dungeon? Mine's the third one. No.
It actually might be my favorite one, to be honest.
Mine is the one that does not have Wizrobes in it, because fuck those things.
Yeah, the Wizrobes is where the game kind of sucks.
Oh my god, I was frustrated in that.
The 6th dungeon, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
I believe it's the 6th dungeon the Wizrobes appear in.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was crazy. Like, half the time I'm going through the dungeon, fuck this game, fuck this game, fuck this game.
Yeah, the Dark Nuts, those enemies suck too.
The Dark Nuts aren't as bad until you, like, they're the worst things you can fight until you start fighting Wizrobes, and it's like, this game, wow.
Yeah. It's just like the brown Dark Nuts don't really, they're not bad, but
it's the blue ones
absolutely suck.
And then for the Wizrobes, it's all of them. Let's be honest, they all suck.
I'll be right back, I gotta release my kitty.
Okay.
Little kitty, I love the little kitty. I'm back.
Yeah, you never muted your mic, so I heard you.
Fuck.
No, my reputation is as a... No.
Oh no, people found. I don't want people to find out I have a cat that appeared on a few of my videos.
No one's going to take me serious anymore.
Reviewers don't have cats.
Wizrobes are alright. When you have something that has the strength of a freaking what are they called, Lionel or something? The ones that they're in the Link to the Past as well, but it's in the room that's underneath that's below the White Sword, or that's outside the White Sword area. Yeah, those things. I hate those enemies. But Wizrobes are even worse somehow because
they're not hard. You just need to get good.
They hurt. They hit really hard, and they teleport. When you have an enemy that has more free movement than the than the character you're playing as, there's a problem. For the most, just in this game, because your movement's pretty restricted.
Cats are better than some dogs. I like German Shepherds.
I think RGM just likes Germans. Cats are better than dogs. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, dogs are always happy to see you, while cats could give a shit if you came home from a long day of work or school.
Well, I mean, if you can raise a cat, then I'm pretty sure you can get close to raising a kid. Don't have kids, people.
Kids are not cats, so there's no way I'm raising a kid.
But they'll frown upon you if you leave them outside. They'll do anything for you. They'll do anything for you for a piece of meat. That's true.
Anyways, I'm gonna go get dinner. Thanks for having me on the stream.
Yeah, no problem.
Talk to you later.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. What the fuck? Cats are mean, they then just don't give a fuck. Yeah. There we go. What the hell? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing in the chat? Seriously. Where's the shit posting? I don't know. Oh, you guys are shit posting. Okay. Just don't go too far with it. There we go. No, I think I'm good. It seems like Jay or somebody wants to be on the stream. I don't know. I don't know who else I can get into it. Remember exactly where I can start using my boost attack. Oh, that would have been a bad idea. I think it's around here. There we go. Oh crap! There we go, now I got a full full health now. Oh, that's how that move works. Ah, dang. Alright, thanks for coming by. Oh, damn. Okay. Thanks for coming by to the stream. Thanks for coming, Tibbs. I'll see if somebody wants to come into the call. Who else is... Oh, yeah, no. Who is online? I don't think anybody is. I think everybody is offline for now. Crap. Hi Mason, welcome to the stream. As you can see, playing Mega Man X4. Doing better than I was earlier at Zero. Wait, what? Okay, I didn't see that part. One more hit should kill him. There we go. Oh my god. And the main point of this game is that you can play as Zero, but the thing is that playing as Zero is really tough. Play as X, and as long as you know the the weakness order. You're good. Never played the Mega Man X series. Is it good? Yes, but it varies. It depends by the game. Okay, so I do have the right moves. I think these ones keep destroying them, which means I have to jump to the next one. That's good, I guess. Some say X7, some say around X5. Oh, I can't shoot through that. That's fine. Is he gonna let me jump back? Oh, it just takes me to the second area. Okay. Oh, the PS2 collection? Nothing there, but... Oh, crap. I spending too much time here? Does this level just tell me I've been here too long? Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Screw all of this. Oh crap. I can start all the way at the... Oh no, not at the beginning. The price? I don't think it's the price. I mean, the X Collection's not that bad, but for something like streaming or recording, it's... You can't do it through normal component cable. Like, you can't do it through component cables because it won't show on most TVs when it does it through HDMI. By that, I only mean just through the capture card I have. That's about it. If it's just playing the game itself, it's not bad. Not gonna lie, that's kind of funny to watch. Anytime you hit him, you just trip him. Yeah, my capture card honestly captures component video poorly. Who's seen it? It has nothing to do with capture cards that do through components. The fact that, like, the one I'm using to stream this is the Elgato HD capture card. Yeah, I've heard that if you get S-Video cables for the PS2 that it might work, but I'm not entirely sure if that's actually the case or not. So, I mean, if it is, I'm not opposed to getting it. It's just, it kind of sucks that you can't use component cables for something like this. I mean, it would be, like, the perfect thing, but Capcom thinks 240 is just fine, which we later find out it's not. Roxio GameCap HD Pro. Oh, okay. Yeah. You see, the thing is that you'll be able to record it. It's just that it won't be... For most TVs, that if you're trying to display it off that, it won't display off most TVs. So it's like, either hunt down the games your own way, or I think S-Video might work, but I'm not entirely sure about S-Video anymore. Spider. I'm gonna check Discord about something. Okay. I've always heard about those the Roxio HD capture cards. It's always that annoying. There's like some annoying guy on there who's like want to show something about it, or some kind of gameplay stuff, and then one was like, "Oh, want to show off the wonderful moves," And it's like some guy like commentating over Call of Duty gameplay, and it's the dumbest looking thing. I was like, yep, I'm not going with that one. Like the Elgato capture cards, are the ones I've heard about the least. I've heard the least amount of issues about. I know there's Hapag or Hapag, whatever it's called. I think Exo Paradigm Gamer used it for a while, and it stopped recording things for him. It just started turning into a bunch of junk. That's probably why he doesn't use it. Or, it's for sure why he doesn't use it. RGM, just don't. Damn. Okay, so this, I'm gonna have to drop to here, kill that guy, and then kill this guy. It's not like Zero where he has the full arc, or he has like... Zero is good because Zero's attacks are good because they can cover more and they can hit more. But with X, you just have... You can attack much faster and eventually do better damage, and all of your sub attacks or all your extra attacks, the stuff that you get off the other Mavericks. I mean, all of that is just like you have the distance for that. For Zero, everything's nope. You got to hit up close, and it's not always the best idea. How did I dodge all of that? Elgato seems like the better option. The card is not as optimized for OBS. The component cables to output component video to a TV. The component cables. You need the output component cables to a TV, and component cables to output component video to a TV, and I've seen it crash my PC by unplugging it. Yeah. This is one time I'll actually go into this boss and win. See? We're like, what, an hour and 38? And I've already, made it back here in much faster time. I'm gonna go nice talking for a little bit. Yeah, hey, thanks for coming by. It's always great having it's always great when people come in. Damn it! Oh, there we go. Okay. Did you shout out this on Twitter because you're really only 2 people here? I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, if you guys like to, by all means, go ahead and shout out the stream. But I'm pretty sure I did shout this out on Twitter. You got this lightning web. I think I need to use this for somewhere. Okay, I've been streaming for less than 2 hours. So did SNES only get the first 3 X games? Yes. The SNES only had Mega Man X1, 2, and 3. 3 through 6 was released on the PS1 as well. And then I guess X3 and X4 were on Saturn. Were there any Mega Man Zero games? Not on the Super Nintendo, but on the Game Boy Advance there was. No, Mega Man Zero series is a Game Boy Advance series. You know, it's a little hard to fight this guy when he... Oh god, are you kidding me? No, my bad, I knew it was on Nintendo. Yeah, it's on Nintendo, but not the, I feel like my attacks weren't even touching him. The voice acting in this is laughable. I have the volume on the TV very low, so I can't even hear any of it. Oh my god. Oh, that was tough. I don't know yet. I don't know what game I'm going to be LPing next. But I've got about 2 days to figure that out. I'm more focused on getting Zelda 1 finished, so if I need to, I can push it back a bit further, but I don't think I need that extra time. I can just go in and start the next LP. I just gotta figure out what game would be interesting for one, because there's only so many games, so many types of games that you can play in an LP, and then other ones just don't really fit. Split mushroom. Like, if I were to do an RPG, I would have to cut down, like, a lot of things I was going in, like, a lot of the grinding. And, no, the thing with, like, the way I want to do things is, do a different series each time, instead of repeating, like, do a Sonic game, or do Metroid, or do Mega Man, because I've already done those, and it's like, I can, and then from there, I can just try a different game series each time. And that looks cool. So I don't think I'll be doing Sonic Unleashed for a while. And also, I just don't find the game that interesting. Like, I'm not a fan of the boost formula Sonic, so come on, stop doing that. I think this is the one that if I don't... guess where my X button is sticking sometimes. I'm also I'm mistiming so many things right now. Like, the PS3 controllers feel weird. Like, just the buttons alone. How about Snatcher? The other thing is I have to own the game. There we go. True, but sometimes when you use emulation, it does affect how the gameplay is. I've noticed that, especially when you have different controllers for the games that you play, that it can affect how your gameplay is. So if I was playing something like, what would work? Actually, wouldn't know what would work in this thing. There's also the thing is that if I use something like an emulator and it's not optimized right, if the emulator sucks, or if there's performance issues, you know, that could also affect the gameplay. Because, I don't know if I told anyone this, but when I was recording AM2R, I didn't use the actual game itself because it was tiny. I was using the display for it, the display through OBS, and that is, are you serious? That's how I die? I don't know. It just depends on how the game's optimized for the system. If it's poorly optimized, then that would be a problem that could affect the Let's Play experience. Are you? You've got to be kidding me. a little hard to go up against these things when something like that does so much freaking damage. It takes half my health. Oh god. Man, X is fucking weak in this game. I'm not gonna lie, this staircase area is pretty... Oh, it's not the best. Another one of these areas? Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's how that works. This gonna be another Spark Mandrill syndrome? It is. Like, it is. There's no strategy to fighting this guy. Unless he pulls out something last minute. There you go. Yep, just enough to beat him. Which, okay. Means if you miss, you're gonna have to deal with fighting him with the Mega Bust, or with the X Buster, which, considering how much health I have, it's not bad. Or Zelda or Dark Souls. Zelda I'm not opposed to doing because I know I can do A Link to the Past and maybe Wind Waker or something. Maybe even try Twilight Princess and pass it for the first time. Dark Souls, I don't know. After Sonic 06, I feel like I need to enjoy a game now. Play a game that I can enjoy, and Dark Souls might not be a game I would not enjoy. There's only so many difficult or hard or bad games or whatever it is. I know Dark Souls is a good game, but it's just really hard. But when it comes to like difficult games or bad games, there's only so many you can play in a row before you can only play for so long until you feel burnt out on it, or that you're tired of wanting to deal with those kind of games. So that's why it's like games that even I can enjoy and can be enjoyable for the audience, no matter how large or small. So that's probably the reason why I would not want to go with Dark Souls right away. I mean, I'll get to it eventually, it's just not right away. Now, if I get a good grade on each... Okay, I have to S rank each and every one of these. I believe if I S-rank all of them, I get all the upgrades that I'm looking for. Oh, come on! S-rank. Good. Am I at the end? No. I'm probably gonna do like this stage and then call it an early stream. Come on, get off of that. I lost it. There goes my S rank. It's an A rank. Fuck! Because that third piece was for armor. And I just missed out on getting armor. Did I just get? Twin Slasher. I have extra energy. There we go. Soul Body. Oh, whoops. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to be on Alex stream tomorrow. Depends if I finish. But thank you for coming by. God, that was close. Alright, well, I did it. Aiming laser? Really? Okay, then. And then I guess on that, I think I'll call it a stream. It's kind of short, but I think it's just be better if I call it a short stream for now, so I can get back to work on Zelda 1, which, if I don't know, I want to try and get it done by the weekend, but if I can't, then sometime during next week. Like, within the next few days, I should have it done. So, if anyone's still in here, thank you so much for watching the stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you should. You know, I'm gonna do this again next. Try and do this like every Friday or Saturday, depending on what it is, what day. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Look at this person. He's got all the upgrades for Zero. Show off. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.